And you guys that are towers in the crowd, this isn't great for you. I did the American Tow Expo in Baltimore in November of 13. You may know Vaughn Goebel. He's president of the Ohio Towing Association. Well, the show was Friday afternoon for 4 hours all day Saturday, and then Sunday from like 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and it was over. So he came by, and I've got a video that you can watch. It's on the website. It's a YouTube grade. And he watched that video, and he stood there and he asked me all the right questions, and he said, I'll be back to see you. So the next day he came over and he looked at it again, shuffled his feet. He said, I'm thinking about this. Enough weight on the front of that plug to break your seal. So that hose serves two functions. It keeps the weight off the end of the plug, and it also gives you the ability as a sight glass. So when you know there's no more product coming through that hose, you got what you've locked in there. And with that lift tube being at the trough of the pipe, you're going to have residual. It wouldn't even fill a coffee cup when you get through. Probably won't even have that much. But the 5 manual plugs all operate the same. Now, single port inflatable is housed in a 1630 Pelican. And then you notice there's a peg on this faceplate right here. And there's a hole drilled through it. Each one of these flow-through kits comes with a grounding cable, dual clamp grounding cable. And we drill a hole in it so the cleats on that cable clamp will fit in that hole. You don't have to worry about it popping off, and you've seen that happen before. And then this is a pressure relief valve. When this plug reaches 5.5 psi, that opens up and starts hissing. And what it's saying is, hey, we're maxed out. We don't need any more air. And you notice that on the back, above the coupler, is a black dot. You take this 90-degree elbow, and you notice it's scribed with a white dot, and you line it up to that, then you just lock it in place, and it's pointing at the 6 o'clock location. Since this plate's not perfectly round, this is what I call a guide foot. It's the 6 o'clock location. When you're in a 12-inch pipe, it only has to elongate out an inch all the way around. So you're going to be so close to the trough of the pipe on a 12-inch pipe, you don't need an extension. Notice this is threadable. So when you get up to a 15 and an 18, they're marked. You got a 15-inch extension, and you've got one for an 18-inch pipe. So when you know what size pipe you're dealing with, you just put this extension on the 90-degree L before you put it on the back of the plate. And you put your ball valve on here. I usually put the ball valve on there where I can pull up and down. It's a lot easier on these ball valves if you push up and down on it to open and close it than it is to stand there and hold it sideways. And then you just install it with this foot and it inflates. It comes with a 25-foot extension hose, and we provide an SCBA bottle hose. Can we get a bottle? Can we get a hair bottle? Then you just put this quick connect in it. You don't have to fully charge the bottle, just open it up, just barely. And you just crack that. All you have to do is crack that air ball valve. When we get the bottle hooked up, you'll see. That thing will jump up and seal the pipe just like that. The vent valve hisses, you shut it off, and what it's saying is I don't need any more air. So all you do is you just remove the air source from it. And when the job's over, you've got this ball valve to install, and you open it up and it lets the air back out. You decon it with dishwashing liquid and let it thoroughly dry before you put it up, because if it mildews, it can rot that material. Now, if you're able to use a compressor, that's what this hose is for. You see it's got a straighter valve on it, so you can air it up just like it fits a car tire. But if you've got to go like over to where that red tent's at, you're not going to be able to stretch that much air hose off the compressor. So what you'll do is take an air bottle, I tell a lot of departments that buy these that it wouldn't be a bad idea just to keep a bottle dedicated to it. There's a reason. Is there a secret to this?
Screw the should be able to screw the cap all the way on
I don't think this is threaded, is it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I gotta throw the monkey in your party.
Yeah. That's not why you want one dedicated to the hose. Now, you want to hold the ball valve parallel with the pipe because the weight of the ball valve can pitch it down. And then if it does that, you see you have a seal in there like that, and it'll kick your back end up, and you won't be reaching down to the bottom. Now, I don't have the bottle opened up that much, but I just want to do it pretty much slow so you'll get the gist. Hear it?
Yep.
Hear it? Yep. Okay. What it's saying is, Perry, I don't need any more air. So you take it away. And then you've got the ball valve naturally in a closed position. And then whatever is in the pipe is going to stay there. You turn that storm drain or the discharge pipe into a containment tool. And then whoever the private sector is that comes out with the vac truck, they hook their vac hose to it, and they open up the ball valve, and they evacuate what you've got stopped in that pipe. Then the job's over, and a lot of times, if it's you got a vac truck hooked to it, you won't need to use that because he'll be your grounding source. Okay, the job's over. I thought it was. And you just install this ball valve and the quick connect. And then you notice it's got a nitrile sleeve on it for added protection. And then you just thoroughly clean it up and it's ready for the next job. But you do not want to store it damp or wet. You want to always make sure it's completely dry so you don't have any mildew or rot problems. Any questions on it?